Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Colton on here for commentary. This is CHW Presents Danger Line. We're here for our opening contest. And coming out first, weighing 155 pounds from places that we're not really too sure about, Deathmark. I'm not sure what that was. I hope that's not performance enhancers. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, coming out next, weighing 175 pounds from Hartford, Connecticut, Nate Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat match, so with no further ado, our final contestant in this match, weighing 217 pounds from Middletown, Connecticut, CHW's very own Chris All Day.
All day, every day.
Yes, indeed. I'd like to point out that I will be doing commentary for this match. It appears Ron Dixon is running late, and Clyde Washington, he called in, so he will not be on this show. But that's why they call me the man of the hour, because I step up when nobody else will. All right, this triple threat match is to...
Wait. Before this match starts,
Deathmark has something to say.
I would like to shake your hand, please.
Handshakes.
And you too.
Not something we see here often in CHW.
I would rather you guys have a really good match with me. Okay? Alright.
Yeah, great. Shut up.
He is the
I'm going to face AJ later. I'm going to CHW Championship.
and that's Chris All Day, vintage.
This is a friendly match, alright? Okay. Alright. Come on.
I'll let's remind you all that Deathmark is the top face that we consider for CWA, which is our partner corporation here in Connecticut. Chris All Day starts off attacking both competitors. Chris is just running rampant now. Shots to Deathmark. I have to point out this triple threat match is to determine the #1 contender. Oh, and a tornado kick from Deathmark. Nate Rollins super kick, but Deathmark seems unfazed by it.
No.
He blocks the suplex, shots to the midsection, returned by Nate Rollins. Determined super kick from Deathmark. I'm sorry if I missed that, ladies and gentlemen.
Almost got hit with that. You saw that?
We saw Deathmark. This Chris goes to work on Nate Rollins now. As I've been trying to say, this is for #1 contendership for the CHW Heavyweight Championship later on tonight versus AJ, our champion here. Deathmark has that cheese grater on Nate Rollins. Chris All Day with that metal pipe that he's been wielding for the past minute or so. Just shots to Deathmark. Now he's got him in a type of a sleeper hold here. Oh, don't put all your weight on there, big guy. It's kind of a modified crossface. Nate Rollins breaks it up. First to a fall or submission does win, so. And Deathmark has that metal pole. He goes to work on Rollins with it. Shot to Chris All Day as well. Shot to the back. Rollins just knocks Deathmark over the head with that cheese grater. Shots to the back. Got him in. Well, Rollins had him in some form of an inverted full Nelson hold. Chris breaks up his cover 1, 2. As Deathmark breaks it up. Big shot from Chris. Super kick there from Deathmark. What a shot. Chris All Day is laid out and seems to not be conscious at this time. We'll see how that fares going forward in this match. Nate Rollins is the cheese grater. Deathmark blocks, or ducks it, I should say. And a super kick to Nate Rollins. Deathmark is in firm control here in this match.
I got my head. Oh, why are so many people talking to me?
Deathmark, I'm not sure what's... He says, why are so many people talking? There's nobody here. There's nobody here, Deathmark.
What are you talking about? There's like
tons of people here.
I'm not sure what he's. He has a chair now. Stay with an elbow to the back of Nate Rollins' head. Deathmark with a chair shot. Another one. Deathmark is in firm control here. Remember, Deathmark is from CWA. He seems to just basically have thrown that chair almost at Chris. Deathmark is from CWA. This is for #1 contendership of the heavyweight championship. As Nate Rollins comes over and with an ankle lock. He turned the ankle lock right into a cloverleaf, a sharpshooter type of move. You want to give up, Deathmark?
No.
No. He jumps over him into a headlock. Nate Rollins showing some agility here today. And let's hold up. That was like a throwback DDT. Deathmark's head may be a little shaken up here. And Rollins has that cheese grater again.
Hey, where'd you go?
Well, I'm not sure. Deathmark seems confused. Rollins just throws that cheese grater at him. Chris O'Day with that chair shot. A shot to the head of Rollins. Deathmark may be able to weather these blows a little bit by turning his back to it. Here's a cover on Rollins. 1, 2. Deathmark breaks it up. I'm not sure. Deathmark seems sort of confused about something. I'm not sure what's going through his mind, if anything, right now. If anything we can comprehend.
Orange, red.
Yes, that is the attire they're wearing today. That's orange and red. And Chris O'Day doesn't know what's going on now either.
All right. I got this.
Deathmark. I'm not sure what's happening.
I got an idea. Partnership?
Maybe planning something here. Take out Rollins.
Huh?
Chris agrees.
Huh? Go on.
Let's see what's going on.
You know what? I got a better idea.
As they both go to work with stomps to Rollins and Chris O'Day shots to the head.
I got one better.
This looks like they're competing. Oh, here comes Deathmark on Chris. The shots to the head there, taking Chris O'Day off his feet. The big guy is down. I'm not sure where Rollins is. Oh, he's getting that chair.
Hey, catch this.
Oh, God. It's a Van Damme type move as that chair just gets kicked straight into the head of Chris O'Day. And he is down, ladies and gentlemen. Deathmark hits a DDT on Nate Rollins. I'm not sure where Deathmark's going. He's just prancing around our area here. He has that.
I like this.
He has another chair. Deathmark's been in control of this match for a little while here.
I hope this works.
I'm hoping this works, is what Deathmark says. I'm not sure what he's planning here. Oh, Nate Rollins with a low blow. No disqualification, ladies and gentlemen, like every match here in CHW. Oh, Rollins hits that inverted neck breaker type move. There's 1, 2. Oh, Rollins, he breaks up his own pin. Wasn't much of a pin, but it was a cover with the shoulders down nonetheless. He's going after Chris Day here. There's 1, 2. And Chris Day kicks out. Chris O'Day here has been out since taking that Van Daminator in the head. Rollins is in control right now, as he has a chair of his own. Rollins maybe signaling the end here. Chair shot to Deathmark across the back. That one hit the brim of the chair, a little more impact with a little less surface tension. Another shot to the ribs of Deathmark here. And a chair shot across the lower back. Oh, I almost fell myself here. Shots to the leg of Deathmark. Rollins just going to work with that chair. Another shot with the brim of that chair right across the back. Rollins in control here. Chris O'Day is still down and out. He's just now starting to move a little bit. Not sure what Ron's is planning here. I just shot in the back for Chris. Got that chair now, right to the ribs of Chris all day. Chris all day has been out of this match for a couple minutes here now after that Van Dam near type move. As Deathmark's back to his feet, but seems winded over here. With the brim of that chair right across the forehead of Deathmark. And another one to the rib cage. And a shot across the back. I don't know what Ron's is planning here.
No.
Deathmark trying to plead with Ron's not to do it, but that could have damn near broken his forearm there.
I think it did. You motherfucker, you broke my arm. Oh my god.
Deathmark in pain and having it be known here, accusing of Ron's of breaking his arm. We'll get the official x-rays after the match, but as of now, we can't be sure of anything. What Ron's is doing here, a type of a bulldog type maneuver onto that chair. As Deathmark's head just bounces off that steel frame. Oh, Ron's going back. Oh, just grabbing that chair over there. Sure, what Rollins is seems to be coming back over to the main space where Chris all day is actually moving now into a knee. That chair shot probably Chris all day probably not getting much offense in here. It's an elbow to the chest. Shot to the midsection with that chair. Not sure what Deathmark's doing here. Oh, Deathmark takes out both men with a flying crossbody onto that chair. I'm not sure what Ron was trying to set up, but it took way too long to do it. Deathmark looks like he's trying to maybe roll to a cover here.
Oh, my arm.
Still holding that arm from that chair shot earlier on. He's trying to cover both of them. 1, 2, 3. And Deathmark picks up the victory here to earn himself a #1 contendership for that CHW World Championship later on tonight versus AJ. But we have to see what kind of condition his arm is in.
I'm sorry, guys. I think I just dislocated.
You think he just dislocated it?
Let's see if I can fix it.
And he tries to fix his arm here.
Oh, there we go.
May have possibly popped it back into place, but nonetheless, we will have the doctors take a look at him here to make sure he can compete later on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, #1 contender is Deathmark. Coming up next, well, yours truly, the man of the hour, will be in action against Zero, who I believe have gone soft here lately in CHW for the Extreme Championship. We'll be back.
CHW territory! I ran my little witchy butt all the way here. And I hope the rubber's here too, because I'll stomp a mud hole in his butt. What are you doing? Get over there! I'm coming down to you!
No, other hardcore is my territory. What do you think you're doing?
This is my territory now!
No, I don't think so.
You better watch it.
Other Robert. Cell lock D.
Talk to the hen! What is stupid five there? Aha! X-Pac, son! How does your arm feel?
One, two.
Aha! Aha!
It always wins. How does your leg feel, son?
You know what? Hey, why didn't you go down? Flush, boy, headbutt. Hot. Oh,
That's boy, man. Jailbreak, brother. One, two, three. Yeah, that's right. About that. Woo! That's right. She was always with you. Woo!
You'll get yours next time.
Oh, Rob back, man. There, yeah, Rob back.
Flash Boy will serve justice. You wait and see. Let me go see the doctor first. My butt hurts.